Well, I tell you what, the Raptors are out, and that's what it says right here in front of me on David Wooding's column in The Sun today. Keir is a dead man walking. David Wooding, journalist and political commentator, is here with us. David, very good morning to you.
Morning, Mike.
This is quite a bad time to be Keir Starmer, isn't it? I mean, I was saying this morning, imagine he's sort of probably hiding somewhere in Downing Street, hoping nobody finds him until it all kind of passes, because he can't find any mates there anymore.
No, I mean, everybody I've been speaking to in the past week thinks it's all over for Sir Keir now. It's not really a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Right.
I mean, as I say in the article today, he's got so much coming down the track. I mean, he's just had the week from hell with two resignations or sackings within hours of him going out publicly to defend the two people, Angela Rayner, his deputy, and the Ambassador to Washington, Lord Mandelson.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we get the growth figures which show that it's flatlining, that 0% growth during July.
Yeah.
So now he's got all the stuff coming down the track very quickly. There's the Trump's visit tomorrow. Anything could go wrong there. Then it's straight into the party conference where you've got the deputy leadership battle where people will be having a go at Starmer to try and show that they're of a different mind.
Yeah.
And then you've got the budget a couple of weeks before Christmas when we're all going to get hammered with tax. But the big crunch for Sir Keir Starmer will be in May when the local elections, the elections in Scotland, where lots will go to the SNP, Wales, reform coming through on the outside, and of course you've got the mayoral elections. I mean, he's going to be pasted in those, and that's when patience will probably snap.
Yeah, I mean, everyone seems to agree that even if he makes it all the way through until May, if that's a bad result, which is almost certain to be, then that's the end, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But if you listen to the MPs around the bars in Westminster now, they're all sharpening their claws, which is where this raptor idea came from. You know, there's that scene in the Jurassic Park where the two young children are hiding in the stainless steel kitchen and the raptors are searching for them.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening now in Downing Street. Keir Starmer and his Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney, have adopted a bunker mentality, and outside, all the MPs, even his loyalists now, are saying, when are we going to get him? How are we going to get him?
But it seems as though, as well, that they've fallen out at some point or other over who knew what and who told who what when they should have done. I mean, surely it's inconceivable, isn't it, that Keir Starmer wasn't told something like that at the beginning of last week? Well,
I mean, one of the criticisms of Keir Starmer is the team he's had around him. I mean, now your viewers may not know this, but lots of backroom staff who we political commentators know, heads of comms and various aides in Number 10, have all been cleared out. And he's had about 3 or 4 lots of people coming in and out of Downing Street because they don't last. He got rid of his first Chief of Staff, Sue Gray, and now he's taken on Morgan McSweeney, who actually pressured and pushed for Lord Mandelson to be the ambassador. And the big mistake, as you just mentioned, was the Foreign Office presented those damaging emails to Number 10 24 hours before Keir Starmer went into the Commons to defend Mandelson. And, you know, the question is, did Morgan McSweeney not read them? Did he read them and not spot the significance of what they contain? Or did he just not tell the Prime Minister? Or did he give them to the Prime Minister and the Prime Minister ignored them? Right. We don't actually know what's happening.
And any one of those 4 choices, they're all bad. Not one of them. Not one of them's good, is it?
And it shows a dysfunctional Number 10, which is what his problem is.
Yeah, absolutely right. Let's have a look at Baroness Smith. She was out and about this morning talking about the Mandelson problem. This is what she said to BBC Breakfast.
There was a lot of information publicly. We knew that there was a relationship. We knew the relationship continued after he'd been convicted. The decision was taken in the national...
What's clear is, whilst there was some knowledge about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein at the point at which he was appointed, and he'd apologised for that, the real detail, the real shocking detail about the nature of that relationship became apparent fully apparent last Wednesday afternoon, and the Prime Minister took very quick action at that point to remove him as our ambassador.
So you were Women and Equalities Minister and you were happy with that appointment?
well, I'm clearly very, very unhappy with the nature of that relationship that became apparent last week.
Oh dear. I mean, don't you think it might have been wiser for Keir Starmer to have sought that information out before Wednesday afternoon, before he actually said that he had full confidence in the ambassador, which is what he said?
Yeah, well, there was a great cartoon in The Times, I think it was, on Saturday, where it had 3 pictures of Keir Starmer, almost identical. And it said, last week, I have every confidence in Angela Rayner. This week, I have every confidence in Peter Mandelson.
Yeah.
Today, I have every confidence in me. And I think that sums up the situation. Every time he expresses confidence in somebody, within hours, he's forced to do the opposite.
Yeah.
And I think Jacqueline Smith there was probably being a little bit over defensive there, stressing that it only became apparent on Wednesday afternoon. It was apparent on Tuesday.
Yeah, so, I mean, again, with every chance they get to try and wriggle out of it, they all seem to make it worse.
Yeah. And, you know, the other thing is, as over the years, speaking to people who've worked inside Number 10 for different governments, when we have our claws into a story like this, they reveal to us afterwards that it's usually 10 times worse than what we already know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only scratching the surface of what's going on.
Yeah. Well, you saw a little bit of Peter Carr there. I mean, he was basically around at the weekend saying, oh, we didn't know any more than you did. And it's like, well, what's the point of having a government if you don't know any more than the journalists? If the journalists know everything and you, being the government, don't know any more than that, then why are we paying, you know, millions and millions of pounds out to people working in MI5 and the Home Office and the Foreign Office if we don't know anything else? Well,
I was in the newsroom and these events become clear and we jump on them, and within seconds everybody's whipped up and working on it. I don't know why Downing Street doesn't work on the same basis.
I know, it seems extraordinary, doesn't it? So what's your best sort of guess as to who becomes the next deputy leader? Will that be Bridget Phillipson? That's who Keir Starmer wants, isn't it?
Well, that's who he wants, but the mood is such that I wouldn't be surprised if it was Lucy Powell, because Andy Burnham has come out saying that he wants Lucy. The fact that Keir Starmer says he wants Bridget Phillipson, although she ticks a lot of boxes, she's a woman, she's got a good backstory, she's from the north. The problem is Keir Starmer's approved her, which probably gives her the kiss of death.
No. It's amazing how quickly they fall, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Great column, though, anyway, today. David, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks,
David Wooding there in The Sun today. Raptors have got their claws out for Keir Starmer. He is a dead man walking. That's The Sun saying that, OK? And that means, that's what it means it's going to happen.